gosh, this is frustrating. I can't get the camera to stand right. Whatever. Hey allihopa! It's time for Myranda's 2-month update. The camera's all wonky. I'm feeding her right now because she is inconsolable if I don't. And I have this list of things that I want to talk about on my phone, but I feel like it's very incomplete. I feel like she's probably done a lot more like milestones and stuff since the last update, but everything is a bit messy right now. In a way, it's kind of fitting because this is kind of what our life and everything is like right now with a 2-month-old and 2 older kids. So let's just get into the update. So Myranda turns 2 months old tomorrow, and we actually went to a nurse visit today, and while we were there we might as well like weigh her and get her height measurements. So she weighs 4.7 kilos today, and she is 57 centimeters long, and the nurse said that she is just growing at a very good pace. She's following her curve on the charts and everything, so yeah, that's awesome. She is nursing like a champ. I can't remember exactly where we were at in the last video, like the last update that I did on her when she was 1 month old. But now I feel like we're just doing better and better. She does have a small latch. I mean, she doesn't always open her mouth enough. And I have now trained myself to really like try and unlatch her when that happens and try again. The nurses all told me that that's what I need to do. But before, I definitely like, even though she had a very bad latch and I was in a lot of pain, I would be like, okay, just sit still, just let her do her thing. At least she's eating. But now I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to think of myself as well. And also, when she has a bad latch, apparently she doesn't get as much milk usually. So it's for both of us. It's the best thing for both of us that I actually like redo it if it doesn't go well. That sounds weird, but if she doesn't get a good latch is what I'm meaning. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. Myranda is still all about body contact. She wants to be on us most of the time, especially me actually. In the past few days I have noticed that a lot of the time she will be unhappy and maybe even screaming with Michael, and then when I take her she becomes much more mellow and calm and happy. And that's, I mean, it's nice that she likes to be with me, and obviously a lot of it is probably the milk that I have that my husband obviously doesn't have. But at the same time, it's kind of sad for my husband because he doesn't spend a lot of time at home. He works obviously, and once he does come home she is kind of fussy with him a lot of the time, and that's sad. And also I have to admit that it's frustrating for me because I don't have a lot of time to myself. Just taking a shower means that she might be screaming outside the bathroom like with Michael, and yeah, that can be very frustrating as well. It's not just nice to have your baby want to be with you 24/7. Either way, we use the baby carrier and the baby wrap a ton. That's just perfect for a baby who wants to be with you or on you all the time. So for any other moms or dads who have a baby like that, or who might have a baby like that in the future, wrap or baby carrier is everything. In the last update, I think I said something about us thinking that she was starting to smile like socially, but we weren't really sure. Now she definitely does, especially with the boys and especially in the mornings. So sometimes if I am trying to put my makeup on or something, I will tell my oldest, Tyrion, to just go stand by her crib because that makes her so happy, and it's adorable. She's even started smiling at toys now. I think it was yesterday, the first time that I saw her like really look at a toy, which she has done before, but she was really looking at it and giving it smiles several times. I think that's just such a fun new thing that she's doing. Also, of course, her neck is getting stronger. We haven't been doing a lot of tummy time, almost no tummy time, which I know is not good. I mean, we should. I think I'm just kind of scarred by doing that with the other kids because they hated it. So I kind of just assume that she's gonna hate it too, which obviously I don't really know. So we should start doing that. Actually, I'm gonna start doing tummy time from tomorrow because I feel bad that I haven't. But either way, her neck is getting stronger and stronger. I can't remember if this was a thing a month ago when I was doing her last update, but she has had a yeast infection on her tongue, and we went to the nurse 2 weeks ago to get vaccinations and stuff, and they noticed the yeast infection, and that nurse that we saw, she was like, oh, okay, you need to do this, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, and if it doesn't go away, we'll give you medicine for it and everything. And I have always, like, the other kids have had it too, and I've always heard that it's no big deal, that it will go away on its own, and you don't really have to do anything about it. They're not affected by it, like, it doesn't bother them. So today when I came back, I saw another nurse, and she first off said that she couldn't really see any yeast infection on her tongue anymore, so it's pretty much gone away, and I haven't really done anything about it because I kind of forgot, and still it's gone away on its own. And she also said that it's not a big deal, so I think just different nurses have a different take on it, but the yeast infection is basically gone, which is a good thing either way. The next thing I have written down in my phone is schedule, and I wrote after it not so much, and that is very much the case. I don't know how common it is for a 2-month-old to have like a set schedule of how long they sleep, or like what times they sleep, or when they're awake in the daytime and the nighttime and everything, but we definitely don't have that down yet. We do have a bedtime routine for her now, so we give her a bath, give her a massage, put her PJs on, give her like D vitamin drips and some other drips for her tummy and stuff, and then I nurse her or breastfeed her. I can never remember. She nurses and I breastfeed. Whatever. That's what we do, and she's actually liking baths now. I don't think she did when I did the last update, because she used to hate baths, but now she likes them, at least for a little bit. So yeah, we have that routine, and we're trying to push that earlier and earlier. Right now we're doing it at around 8:30, but I mean, it's not like she falls asleep after that and sleeps for a long time, like a long night stretch. She usually sleeps for 2 to 3 hours or so. Sometimes on me, sometimes in the baby nest in the crib. Right now she doesn't sleep in the crib because she's got a cold and her nose gets really stuffy like the second we put her down on her back, and that wakes her up. So she's been sleeping on me for the past few days, but otherwise she will sleep most of the time in the baby nest, and she has maybe like 3 or 4 stretches of sleep throughout one night. So we're up pretty often just breastfeeding. It's not like she's awake and like wanting to do stuff, wanting to be awake in the night. She just wakes up, feeds, and then goes back to sleep, so that's nice. The last thing I have written down for this update is the stroller. I probably mentioned last time that she hates it, because she does, but it is getting better. Now sometimes I can rock her to sleep in my arms and then put her down in the crib, and she will stay asleep for at least a little bit, and she even has times when she's awake in the crib and she is content, like looking at a toy or something, but it definitely doesn't last long, and I don't think she's almost never fallen asleep in the crib. If she is in there, she will stay awake, and she will most of the time be mad, but it is getting better. And I can't wait for when she can sit up in the stroller, because at least in my experience with the other kids, that's when they really started liking being in the stroller, and that will just make things so much more easy for me, especially with the school run in the morning and the afternoon, because we have like a half-hour walk to Tyrion's school and then a half-hour back, and we do that twice a day. So it's a lot of time in the stroller, or right now in the baby carrier, which becomes a strain on mommy's back. So hopefully soon she will like it better. But I think that's it for the update. I feel like I probably missed lots of stuff, but yeah, like I said in the beginning, it is what it is. I'm gonna try and unlatch her now and see if she will say goodbye to you guys with me, because I feel like I can't really do an update for the baby without even showing the baby. That doesn't make any sense. There we go. You happier now when you've got some food in your belly? Here she is. This is Myranda at 2 months, and obviously, I mean, we make 2 vlogs each week, so if you want to see her grow up and get bigger and hit her milestones and everything, just watch the vlog videos. But also I will keep doing these updates as often as I feel like it, I guess. I don't really have a schedule for that either. But she's getting anxious, so I'm gonna end this vlog now. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of our family videos, and we will see you on Friday. And thank you for watching today. Hejdå! Of course, right as I stop filming the update, she starts smiling. Yeah, now you're happy. Now that we're not trying to do a thumbnail and everything, you're happy.